thanks to Coach Whitmire and the Sports Club once again for all they do. Coach Whitmire hit on it. At this time, I'm going to ask Coach Jean and Coach Sneed and Coach Daniel Harris and Coach Quast and Coach White to come up, please. As they're coming up, I'm going to tell you the Wells Fargo Cup is a cup that's presented by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association to each conference for the school, for the athletic department at the school that does the best throughout the entire year, starting with the fall, the winter, and the spring. Would y'all get your team awards, please? Going into the spring for the first time in 4 years, like since I've been here, Roanoke Rapids was actually leading, which is a super recognition piece for our athletic department, for our coaches, for our student athletes. Unfortunately, we came in second place by 1.5 points to a school that had a great spring. Now our crowd had a super good spring. South Granville had a great spring. We got beat 102.5 to 101. But at this time, I'd like to recognize our teams, and it's kind of amazing the teams that did win the conference championship. And obviously, these coaches, you know, the recognition is more about the student athletes, and they're going to give them their credit when they come up with the individual teams. First, Coach Jean had two of them with the men and the women's soccer, won both conference championships. Cross country, the men's cross country team with Coach Sneed at the helm, they won the Northern Carolina Conference Championship. Of course, we all know about the men's golf team. They won the conference championship and also won the regional, which is an amazing accomplishment, won the regional at Wedgwood Country Club in Wilson. So that's Coach Daniel Harris. Somehow, a lot of time behind the scenes, our men and women's swimming team, both teams won the conference championship, and that's Coach Patrick Quast. And our wrestling team right here at the Roanoke Rapids High School gym won the Northern Carolina Conference Wrestling Tournament, and that's Coach Don White. And once again, it's about dealing with student athletes, and the recognition is not always needed. But at the end of each season, the teams in the Northern Carolina Conference normally vote for a player of the year, coach of the year, that type of deal. This year we had 3 men to receive the coach of the year. That's Coach Sneed with cross country on the men's team. That's Coach Daniel Harris with the men's golf team, and Coach Don White with the wrestling team. The athletic directors of the Northern Carolina Conference had an emergency meeting a couple of weeks ago, and we got together and we decided, and I thought about it as the athletic director here at Roanoke Rapids High School. Some of the voting wasn't going quite right. You know, how do you win 19 games and have 1 loss and a tie, and how do you win 18 games and have 1 loss and not be recognized? And once again, if you know Craig Jean, it doesn't matter to him. But tonight, presented from the Roanoke Rapids High School Athletic Department, he's going to be recognized as the 2017-18 Soccer Coach of the Year. That's Coach Craig Jean. You know, I was prepared to tell you, if you watch any NFL event, you see the officials going to the monitor and they're correcting a wrong, or an NBA basketball game or a Major League Baseball game. So myself and Coach Sneed decided, let's correct the wrong and let's recognize these people that need to be recognized. And obviously, back in the wintertime, you have 2 teams, a men's swimming team and a women's swimming team, that win both conference championships and not be recognized. Well, once again, presented by the Roanoke Rapids High School Athletic Department, the 2017 and 18 Swimming Coach of the Year is Coach Patrick Quast. Thank you, gentlemen.